Hey guys, Ryan Jones from SERP Recon here, and today I want to talk about title tags for local SEO. I know, it's 2025 and we're going to talk about title tags? Of course we are, because believe it or not, title tags are still one of the strongest ranking factors you can send to Google to show why you should show up for a search result. In addition to ranking, title tags often make a huge difference in click-through rates. If we take a look at the example on the left here for best pizza in Seattle, the Seattle Times ranks really well, but if you look at their title tags, Stevie's Famous is the champion of R. It doesn't really match the intent or the keyword I typed, which was best pizza in Seattle. The better result here is Eater Seattle that says the best pizza in Seattle. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to click this before I click Stevie's Famous is the champion, because it doesn't really talk to me about best pizza or Seattle. I don't get the image of what they're trying to go for here. This is the better result. And so in this video, I want to take a look at not just title tags and how to optimize them for them, but how we can use SERP Recon to help us along the way. As you can see on the screen on the left here, I've run a report on SERP Recon against Munello's homepage. In Northville, Michigan, we can actually run reports in any local city that you want for local search. And I ran the search query Michigan Web Design. I purposely chose this query because Munello's title tag on the homepage doesn't include the words web design, and I wanted to show something where we don't rank well for. Some of the main metrics here as it relates to title tags are intent on the top. We have a machine learning model that shows you the intent of your title tag and copy, and you can see here for Michigan Web Design, the search result average intent is commercial, and Munello's website is also commercial. That's good. Had this said informational, navigational, or transactional, we would have wanted to change our content of the title tag to make sure that it matched the SERP intent to get that click-through rate, like the pizza example we showed earlier. The next metric we look at is title tag query coverage, or character trigrams. This is a complicated metric that we got from the Yandex code leak. Essentially what we do is we break your title tag down into every 3-character combination. And the same thing with the query. So for this query, Michigan Web Design, it would be MIC, ICH, CHI, HIG, IGA, etc. You get the picture. We do the same thing with your title tag. And then we say, hey, of all the trigrams that we broke the query down to, does the title tag contain them all or not? If it does, you'll score 100%. Since Munello's title tag, we'll get to that in a second, doesn't contain the word web design, they only scored 47%. But the average ranking result in the search results scored 81%. That's a problem for Munello, and they'll need to update their title tags. Before they do that, though, we can use the rest of the report to get some information about how we should update our title tag. By doing that, we go to the SERP competition tab here. When we click the SERP competition tab, we get information about the entire search result and every site that ranks for it. So we can see the distribution of title tag intents. Most of them are commercial. There's a couple transactional and 1 informational, but it's enough to tell us, hey, Google really wants commercial sites here, and the user's looking for commercial sites, so let's make sure we have commercial intent. We can see the title tag of every website that ranks for Michigan Web Design here, and what their title tag, what keywords it contains. We can also click more details and get the actual keywords on their website, which can be useful into optimizing our title tag. But by looking at everybody else's title tag, we can see themes and trends. One of the coolest features is this title tag changes box right here. This box shows us, which is one of the things people complain about the most when they talk to us, is Google rewrote my title tag. How do I make sure that what I'm putting in my page shows in Google? So one of the features we added is Microsoft Word track changes style to show you, hey, here's what Google put versus what you had. And so you can see for this site here, they got rid of the pipe Michigan Online. And there seems to be a trend where Google isn't putting the company name in there. They're taking it out from a lot of the title tags. You can see they also, for some reason here, got rid of the word 50 and just put top web. And they spelled out the word and instead of an ampersand in this one. Very interesting that they would do that. But we can get some learnings from here to see what they're doing and what they're not doing. And then once we take these learnings and get these trends, we can head on over to the Optimize tab. And we can look at our title tag and our content in the Check Relevance tool, as well as the most common keywords that we're missing, right? This report rightfully shows web design is on 7 sites, but it's not on ours. And this is looking at not only the title tags, but the body copy as well. But you can see it still shows the main insights. We got to say web design. And so one of the things we can do in the check relevance tool, it has our title tag, it has our copy. We can edit our title tag. And so maybe I want to say web design. What if I want to say Michigan web design and web design, comma, software development and digital marketing. And then we can get rid of this for Michigan businesses because it's redundant with the Michigan we put up front. And if I change my title tag to that and hit the check relevance tool, it takes a second to run, but I got some results back, and now my title trigram score is 100%. Much better. My title intent, however, changed to informational, not commercial. So I want to rechange that again. Let's try editing that again to get a commercial result. Okay, so we made some changes to our title tag. We added the word custom, we added marketing solutions, and we added web design to it. And we reran the tool, and you can see now our title intent is commercial, and our query coverage is 100%. And our cosine similarity went up a little bit by the changes we made here to the content as well. And that's how we use SERP Recon to help optimize our title tags. Now we know based on these numbers that if we were to put this new title tag live, it should increase both our click-through rates because the intent matches, and also our ranking because now we have the keyword in the title tag. I hope this video was useful, and I hope you stay tuned for the following videos on other features of SERP Recon.